Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. This is from Alex Jones. The one truth here about hemp and the FDA and some of these other agencies writing their own laws without the approval of Congress or without representation of the people, this country, that is unconstitutional. They shouldn't exist and they shouldn't have that power. But unfortunately, as the way things stand, they do. Let's get his statement here.
Government regime that never should have had that power in the first place. So always keep that in mind. The DEA is unconstitutional. The FDA is unconstitutional. All these government agencies are unconstitutional. They have way too much power. They need all the power needs to be stripped from them. How can they write their own law without it being approved by Congress?
Okay, so that's his point. I'm gonna let it go at there, unless there's something else on here. He mentions that Mitch McConnell's farm bill could blow up in the CBD market in I think Kentucky. But anyhow, he voted for this bill to be passed. See if it helps him get reelected. I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of this guy.
You can't just grow hemp anywhere in the country. You have to still be licensed by the USDA now. So they've taken industrial hemp, which, by the way, let me back up. Industrial hemp is cannabis. It's just cannabis with a low THC level. The federal government defines that as less than 0.3% THC. So you can have high CBD, which is non-psychoactive, and low THC. That's defined as hemp, even though it's still cannabis. It's just a different variety of cannabis that has a different chemical composition. But you can't just go out and start growing it everywhere. The government still wants to license it, but the licensing has been moved away from the DEA, and it's now under the USDA. So it's an agricultural crop starting January 1st. Importantly, it also means that farmers can grow this industrial hemp, and they can get crop insurance because it's treated as a normal crop, just like growing soybeans or corn or wheat.
Also get insurance with it starting January 1st, I think he said.
And importantly, you don't have to spray hemp with glyphosate, by the way, so they will be glyphosate free. Whatever you get out of that crop, hemp seeds, hemp oils, the hemp extracts, hemp fiber, it will all be glyphosate free because you don't spray it. You would kill it if you sprayed it with glyphosate. Also importantly, the FDA still asserts that it has the right to criminalize CBD that comes from this hemp, even if you grow it in a way that's licensed by the USDA. Now, I'm going to repeat that because this could be confusing. I know CBD is a very popular product, and it should be. CBD it's amazing. In the things that it helps your body do, CBD it's truly a miracle molecule if there ever was one. It has so many uses throughout your body, and people who take CBD supplements report extraordinary effects. The thing is, the FDA doesn't like that to exist. So the FDA has invoked a rule. And listen to this for a second, because it's so insane, you won't even believe this. The FDA says that CBD is illegal to sell as a supplement because there's a small pharmaceutical company somewhere that's studying CBD for possible approval as a prescription drug at some future date. And that, according to the FDA, makes CBD supplements illegal. Now, almost got to say that again, because you hear that and you're going, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, the FDA says that even if there's a natural molecule, if there's some drug company studying that molecule for a possible prescription drug in the future, that molecule becomes illegal, even if it's existed throughout all of human history. In other words, by the same logic, the FDA could say, well, vitamin C is now illegal because there's some drug company that's studying vitamin C as a drug, like an anti-cancer drug or something, because vitamin C does so many amazing things in your body as well. This is the FDA's logic. This has never been approved by Congress. This is not approved by the Trump administration, this insanity by the FDA, but the FDA is asserting this under its own rule, saying that it can block the sales of CBD supplements, that it can criminalize them, that it can attack and shut down companies that advertise CBD supplements. And that's why companies that are selling CBD products are now switching to saying that they are hemp extracts. They don't advertise the CBD. They are naturally high levels of CBD and other cannabinoids. That's simply part of what the plant is. That's the language that you're seeing now in the supplements market to try to evade or avoid the FDA insanity. Now, hopefully, this new Farm Bill law signed by Trump will allow more industrial hemp to be grown nationwide, and it will become so popular that the FDA will have to back off of its position and eventually allow CBD supplements to be advertised as CBD supplements.
All right, we're going to end it here, but this shows you that the FDA has way too much power and should not be used and should be eliminated with so many other departments as well. They've way overreached their authority, legally, constitutionally, and morally. Again, I say these things in Jesus Christ's name, amen. Stand up, America. Know your rights and fight for them.